Welcome back to the video. I'm about to show y'all how to set up your drum set. I haven't had my kit set up in a minute, so I thought this was the perfect time to make this video for some of the drummers that don't know how to set up their drum set. Setting a drum set can be very difficult, and especially depending on the amount of space and everything that you have. And for me, the best kit for me, like for right now, instead of having a full-size kit, has been my Sonar AQ2 mini kit. I like it a lot because it's maple wood. It's small enough. This is a 16-inch bass drum, but it does sound like a full-on. It gives me that good old bass drum feel. I like it a lot. There's so much that I could talk about this drum set, but this is what has helped me play and take a drum set whenever I don't have a lot of space. So I know space is a big thing. So if you're looking to buy a drum set, I think this would be one of the best drum sets you could have. But I'll be honest, tuning the bass drum to have it really low, like you would like, it's possible, but you have to use different things, do certain things, tuning and everything. It's a lot, but I like it because it gives me those tones that I like. But to get started, I'm gonna teach y'all that y'all have to put y'all bass drum first. Bass drum, hands down, first part. So for me, with this kit, I have to use this drum lift. So it comes with it. It already comes with it. You don't have to buy it separately. It already comes with it. So on the bottom, I'm just gonna flip this over, put it down like this. Right here, I'll just slide my drum lift in. So the drum lift is basically for you can have your bass, your kick pedal, and just have it instead of having it here, because it just would be too low and it wouldn't just fit right. So this helps it just fit better, and so you can just use your kick. I like it to have it a little out, but a little close, so it's just hitting it directly. But I like to keep it a little bit further from the rim, so you're not getting contact, because I made a mistake one time and I started playing and the chain chewed up my rim of the bass drum, so, or whatever you call it, loop. There's different names you can call it, but I just use this and I put it a little further away. So next, I like to center it. So the reason I do the bass drum first, is because it's like the concrete. When you build a house, you have to have the concrete. So you have your space. The space is the foundation. Your bass drum is the concrete of what the bass is, basically, pretty much. That's why it's called the bass drum, because it's the base of the kit. So I'm gonna put that. So once you pull, you'll have these little things here. You can loosen them up and then extend them how far you want them. I like to put them just at a right angle where they just sit up, straight up and high. I like to have my kit high. So I'll put that, and then I'll make sure I have it centered. So I'll put it right here. I like to have it going against this, so it gives me more room. You might not see me for this, but you will hear me. And so I have it. I try to make sure I have enough room for both sides so I can put my hi-hat, and then I'll just scoot this up a little bit as far as I can before it doesn't touch the wall. Alright, from there, I like to grab my throne. Your throne is one of the most important parts of your drum kit. I have all my stuff just scattered all around here, so let me just grab my drum throne. I use a pork pie drum throne, and I already like it because you can adjust the height, but I try not to put my chair too low, but I like it to have it a little bit high. So I try to have it at the matching of the bass drum level of my mini kit. So from up here, it's about probably like, I'd say about 18 inches high. So that's where I like to keep my chair because it makes it comfortable. So I'm gonna try to make as much room so y'all can see. I have my cymbal bag on my left, which y'all cannot see yet. I don't know yet. So honestly, I don't know what y'all can see till after the video. So to get these forward with, I have my throne out, and then secondly, you're gonna want to put on your pedal. I have a Cobra 600 series. I want the 900 series, but I've always been a fan of the Tama Cobra pedals. And then I got my little boy beater. I don't know if y'all seen in the other video, Top Accessories. This beater is hands down. I decided to flip it. I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted it more of a tack a little bit today, so I just flipped it over. And so what you do is you have this little clamp, and it basically slides in between your rim of your bass drum, your loop, whatever you want to call it, and you just slide it in there. Once you slide it in there, you can tighten it so it doesn't start to slide or start to move. So that's where that drum lift comes in handy. All I gotta do is I'm gonna scoot my chair back. I'm gonna put all this right here. Hold on. I'm gonna move things around on my left side because I have everything sitting on my left side of my closet, just so I can just have more room for the video. And then put that here, that there. All right. Let me just get this. All right. So we're gonna put this. Already got room. So I'm gonna back up my chair. So you want to make sure you have your bass drum heights even. Let me just fix this side. So I'll take off my glasses. Take off my glasses for this. All right. So have this. Bring it back a little bit. All right. I believe I have it even now. Then I'm just gonna angle it a little bit. Then, like I said, at the bottom, wherever your bass drum is on the loop, we have a regular size 22 inch. Then you'll have to, what's it called? You'll have a little tape. Usually, you have to add it or buy it, or it'll come with it, and then you just put it on there. But for me, I have my drum lift. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slide it in there. Put it just right, angle it just for the center. You want the beater to hit the center of the bass drum head so it gets the fullness of it. All right. So I got all of it. So then, what I'll do next is I'll do my mounts. So with this kit, it came with this sonar type of, I don't know how to explain it, / tom rack, / cymbal stand. I like it because it holds the tom. So I'm just gonna put that in there. I like to have it about right there. So then I'm just gonna so with this, what you wanna do is you wanna pop that out. You can either have it up or you can turn it sideways. I like to have it sideways because I put my right on here. So I'm just gonna have it like that for right now. So I'm not gonna have a cymbal, but I'll set that cymbal up in a second. Then I'm gonna tighten that up. Then next, I like to do my tom. So I'm gonna move my cymbal back to the side because I'm gonna focus on the right side for a little bit. So you have this right here. There's different types of mounts, but usually depending if your drum kit has like, depending on the kit that you have, each mount can be kind of different. With this is just always usually like on the big brands, Tama, they all have a type of rack stand that has like this right here, and then it has a little ball, and you can just control it. With this one, like Yamaha, they have a lot of that ones like this, and then there's another brand that has it a little bit different. Like there's another ones where it'll connect to your cymbal stand, and it'll be basically just that. But from there, I want to make sure I wipe down everything. You always want to make sure you keep your shells clean. Like my kit is a white kit, so the importance of taking care of it is very important. Alright, so I got that. Next, since that mount is for my first hum, it has a mount system, so you don't have to take anything off or anything. It'll already be on there. And then I'm using the regular Remo Emperor drum head. Had to make sure. I was like, man, I wanted to make sure I said it right. But I'm using the Emperor drum head, clear. This is a 2-ply head. So 2-ply heads usually give a deeper tone. So that's why I chose it, because I like a deeper tone. But it also can give you those high ends. So what you do is just slide it in, and then angle it however you would like your tom to be angled, and then tighten. I usually the best way to angle your tom is to have it a little bit down, not straight flat, but angle it a little forward, so you can just get a nice straight on hit on it. So from there, make sure this is not moving. Alright, and then I continue with my toms. So then I will go for my floor tom, which is important because it's the one that can kind of be tricky to set up depending on how you set it up. All right. It does kind of get a little hard to work with what I have because I don't have a lot of room. But once I set up everything, I have a ton of room. So I have my floor tom right here. So you have these little, not little, but you got these stands that hold your floor tom up. So I like to have the floor tom a little bit up, and then with the you can loosen them to move them up or down. I like to have no one facing me a little bit down, so I have almost basically just like this. So it makes it easier for you to access. And then from here, you'll go snare. Now, these stands are a little bit. Now, when you start going into these stands, it does get tricky because you have this little ball. It's just like the tom mount, but you can tighten it. I like to put it straight, and then what I do is I'll have this out. I'll open this up, and then based on how low you want it, how high, you can. I usually try not to use so much of the stand, just this part to make it taller, because it makes my life easier. But what I'll do is I'll extend it open, not too much. If you open it too much, you'll waste a lot more room. And then I like to put this part, so you got 3 legs, I like to put the one that's further on my right a little bit underneath the bass drum, so it's not like hitting the bass drum, but it's close to the bass drum. So you'll put it there, and then you put your snare on. I did how to tune your snare. So remember, your throttle should be on your left side. You just set it up right here. Put it on there like that, just like butter. And then, depending on how, like, for me, I don't like it too high. So it's always will change, but depending on how you have it set up. So what I do is I'll open it up a little bit more because I like the height, but it's just a little too high. So let's do that. Put it a little bit, and then let me turn this. I'll turn it just a little bit so I can have the right angles. So once I have that, I'll put my bass drum here. Let's see. Alright. Then you can scoot this up a little bit. Once you scoot it up, alright. So now, the reason I have it a little bit further than this is because your hi-hat will go on your left side, and then your crash will be on your top right here, and then your right. So you have that. So that's how you set up your snare stand. And then let me just make sure everything's right. And then you'll put your hi-hat stand. Now, when it comes to setting it up, you have this part, 3 legs. So, depending on which one you have. So I'll extend them. So depending how the floor is, you extend them to the balance, and then just put it on your floor. And now, I'll tighten that for a second. So a lot of people have this problem with this is out. So you have these two little holes on the side, on both sides. So you just squeeze them, and then you'll let go into the hole. So let's see. There you go. There's one, then the other, and then you're set. And then you just put it right here. So once you get that part done, you can adjust the height. So what I'll tell you to do is I like to have it close to my snare, but not too close. And then your hi-hats. I use these ZBT Zildjian hi-hats. I don't know, I just had them, so I want to buy new hi-hats, but I bought more new crashes. So this is the bottom one. So this is the bottom hi-hat. So you'll place that in first. And once you have that bottom one in, then you'll grab your, let's see, this right here. So this is a hi-hat clutch. Well, hi-hat clutch, I can't remember the name, but this is for your hi-hat, so it can go up and down. Or it holds the top one, so it can go up and down. So you'll take off the screw. So you got these two. I like to have them low. So you want to make sure they're together. So they're tight, touching. These two are the top ones are touching each other. Then you'll put this one into the hi-hat hole. Once you put it into the hole or symbol, you'll put the felt, this little thing, little gray little thing. Put it down. Grab this little screw and just tighten it. And then if it gets stuck, flip it around because it could be going backwards. So I like to have it as tight as I can. Once you have it as tight as you can, Then you just put in the little hole. So if it doesn't go through, it's because this part through the little screw is tight. So you just loosen that. You'll loosen this, and then once you have it there, you want to leave it loose. And then on the pedal part, you want to push down as far as you want it to be. So I like to have it not too wide, too much open. So what I'll do is I put this, and then that's how much I like to have it open. And then from there, you'll have your cymbal stand. I put this one. So you do the same thing, open it up as much as you want. And then from there, you can mess with the height levels. I like to use, I have an 18-inch dual crash, and it's, so for this side, I like to have it straight. But for now, I'm gonna have it like this. I'm gonna put here. I'm just gonna. You can take this out, turn this little knob, put it straight. Turn it, shorten it a little bit. Then I'll just grab my crash. I'll use the extra thin hammered crash by Byzance Vinyl. This is a 20-inch. I love the size and the sound. So I'm gonna do this. So just put it right here. You want to make sure it's not hitting nothing. So it's a pretty big crash. So what you gotta do sometimes is move it a little bit, and you can move it back. And then I like to put it a little bit higher, so it's not necessarily just. So I got my crash. I don't know, let me see if y'all can see it. Yeah, I can. So I got my crash right there. Then I'm gonna grab my ride. Put your ride. So this is where it gets tricky. So this mount, you can extend it or anything, but the thing is you can't bring it high, so you have to tilt it up or down to make it higher. So what I do is I tilt it a little bit, and then I mess this just a tad bit. And so I'll take this off. I don't like having this whenever the tightener on my ride, because I like to let my ride sing. So I never really put any wrists on. So I'll just leave that bottom felt on, throw that to the side, and then put this on top. Now, if I find it too high, I'll grab it here and just put it at a nice, decent height that I like it, and then angle part right there, and then that's how I would have it set up. And then you just grab your sticks, and you pretty much can play with it, play with your kit, jam out. So right now, I'm gonna grab my little sticks. I like the Vic Firth, Brittany Greb. I just got put on with these sticks, and so that's pretty much it. And you can just play and enjoy. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope I kind of explained it. I know I kind of went through it fast, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all were able to learn something new. But I'm gonna be trying to make more videos, and yes, I know it's kind of boring, but I hope that these videos are helping y'all at home. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.